Hello and welcome to my video. Now today I'd like to do something a little bit different, and I'd like to visit Poland and take a look at one of their single meal rations. This is the S-R-3 or Mexican chicken stew. But I would like to do this one a little bit different. I'm going to set all of my viewers a little challenge through this one. I would like to see how well you know your rations, and also how well you now know me. So throughout this video I'm going to make a few little differences, some subtle, some obvious. You might notice a few mistakes. How many there's going to be, I don't know. That will depend how the video goes. But it might be an idea if you pause here, get a little bit of paper and a pen and make a little tally. How many differences, mistakes or things that just don't seem normal to my videos you notice. Now, I'm not going to give a prize for this. This is purely a little bit of fun to see how well you know your rations and you now know me. So let's get this on a table and see what this pack contains. And as you can see, and out of here on the tray, this Lithuanian N.R.7, and straight away you can see it comes in a simple green plastic bag, very similar to the Polish and French rations. This particular one doesn't have an easy open tear strip. There is a little strip at the top, but I've tried these before, they're not very easy to go. So I'm just going to bring in my little friend just to cut across the top there. So what does this Polish N.R.7 actually contain? So straight off the bat we have a little package there, which just need to bring in my little friend again just to open that, and that contains a stewed pork with buckwheat mash, there is a flameless ration heater or FRH, and that is the box. Obviously that would be the heating sleeve, everything would go back in there. This ration also contains one simple accessory pack. Now in this accessory pack we have some crackers, there is some jam, we have a golden Ceylon coffee, a large pack of sugar, a little instruction sheet of the contents of the pack, and in this particular one we have a beverage base powder vitamin C drink. So that's a nice little accessory pack there. We also have another accessory pack. This one, as you can see, I don't need to open this one, contains fuel tabs, matches, spoon and the nice wet nap. There is also a large bag of salted roasted almonds, so a nice pack of almonds there, roasted and salted. Or my favourite SU1 biscuits or crackers, and there is a very simple basic folding stove to go with the fuel. So this is the contents of this Polish N.R.7. So let's get these on a tray and see what they look and taste like. I now have the contents out on the table, and I've heated the ration in the flameless ration heater like always. It's nice and hot, it's sitting there doing its thing. Those ration heaters always work. I think I'm going to start where I normally like to start, and that is taking a look at some of the sundry items. So I'm going to start with the nuts, the smoked almonds. So nice little vacuum sealed pack with a tear strip there. So let's listen if we can get a hiss. Not a noticeable hiss, but it has let its vacuum go. So there's a nice few smoked almonds there. We'll just pour those out. So nice set of almonds. I'm going to go around, take a look at my favourite crackers. Now these are in a pack of 5, so there are 5 crackers. I'm just bringing my little friend here just to slit that open there. There's no easy tear strip, and I'll just take a couple of those out just for demonstration. Sharp needle 5. I'm going to take a little look at the jam. It looks like this one is blackcurrant and strawberry. Blackcurrant and strawberry jam. So let's give it a little bit of a knead. Sometimes they separate. So nice little tear strip there. Just open that up. Hopefully that should be okay. I've got the wet nap on standby. The salt and the pepper just in case I need the salt and pepper for the mains. I have some strong mint gum, so we'll just open this V6 gum. There is 2 little briquettes, but I'll just put those back ready for use in a moment. Keep going round, and I've got this energy bar, this fruit energy bar. So it's a very simplistic looking difficult to open. Might need to bring my friend back in a minute. I think I need to bring my friend back in just to take the top off this one again. So there is a soft fruit energy bar. Shan't take the whole lot off. We'll have a look at this chocolate. So it is a nice milk chocolate. I think it contains about 30% or 25% cocoa, 2 bars of milk chocolate. Running out of space here. I'm going to keep going. I think the next thing to do would be to make the tea. That's the next in the list. So very standard looking tea bag. Very basic sort of tea bag. Let's drop that in the cup there. Move that out of the way. I will need a little bit of sugar, not the full 12 grams, so I will add about a teaspoon of the sugar. No milk, but of course I don't like milk, so tea with sugar is my perfect cup. And I'm just going to bring in, I'm using the spoon that came with the ration. I give it about a full mug. I find these normally need a full mug to give them their best flavour, so I fill that right up there. Give it a little bit of agitation, and just leave that a few minutes to do its thing. And I'm going to keep on going round. I'm making a mess. I seem to have chocolate and everything falling on the mains there. And take a look at this lemon Isotonic vitamin C drinks powder. Again, nice tear open strip there. So it is a nice fine powder there. And this time I'm just going to bring in the cold water, and again I'll use that spoon just to give it a bit of a mix. It does call for a full glass of water. Get a good old mix. Okay, so it's not overly coloured, not overly flavoured with the looks of that, so we'll give that a try in a moment. And now we need to get the mains. Now this is the stewed pork with buckwheat mash, so like always I'm just going to bring in a bowl just to help with cleanup and demonstration. Nice easy tear strip there, and we'll just scoop that in. That's 240 grams, a little bit smaller than most rations tend to be nearer the 500 or 600 grams, so this is a smaller one at 240. Before I make the usual mistake of using the spoon straight in the mains, I'm just going to get the tea bag back out. Let's give that is. Okay, let's give that a stir so that it can dissolve the sugar there. Okay, so I'm going to start where I normally like to start, and that's straight off with the mains. So looking at this buckwheat with mash, nice consistency, just mixing it up. It's very hot, burning my fingers. So straight off you see some meat, you can see the buckwheat, you can sort of have it all in one go, you can't really separate the items, so here we go. Everything is soft, there was plenty of herbs, spices, salt, pepper. There are some vegetables in there with a very finely chopped, finely ground. The bowl is burning my hands, it's a little bit hot, it's transferring that heat. Soft, tasty, flavoursome. Everything is very soft. You don't need good dental hygiene or teeth for these. Your grandma without her teeth could quite happily enjoy a bowl of this. But that said, it's warming, it's comforting, flavoursome, filling. I'm just going to try one of these simple Lithuanian crackers. Nice easy snap. Simple, plain white wheat cracker, slightly salted, nice flavour, slightly harder than normal crackers that you get from the store, but that would be to help with the preservation, which is a good idea. The harder the crackers, the better they last, and it's a good idea. More people should actually take that on board. Goes well with the mains. Because I have it in my hand, I'm going to try some with the jam. Whoops. So nice jam. I can see little seeds in there from the strawberries, so there is real fruit gone into that. Let's try some with this jam. Jam's tasty, sweet, very runny. It's not a set jam, but it's certainly got fruit in there. You can see the seeds and the strawberries. A lot of sugar, nice tasty topping for those crackers. Good quality jam. Moving along, have a look at some of these smoked almonds. So just very simplistic looking nuts there, just some almonds. They're smoked, they're salted, nice flavour, good quality, enjoyable. You do get these in all the Lithuanian rations, either almonds or hazelnuts. These are the almonds, smoked, salted, roasted. Very tasty, very enjoyable. Now, I'm going to clean my palate. Have a look at this Isotonic drinks powder, lemon flavour, clear, transparent, not overly coloured. That's quite sour. Not very flavoursome, just a hint of citrus acid in the background. Quite sharp. It's not the best. I've had much better lemon flavoured drinks powders, but it is a good, refreshing palate cleanser. Now I'm going to have a look at this coffee. Nice dark looking roast. Good flavour. Typical sort of store-bought coffee, not overly exciting, but a good taste of home for many of the troops. A nice, refreshing, hot drink, hot coffee style drink there. Let's come back down to this fruit energy bar. Breaks nice and easily, nice and soft. Taste as it looks. Compressed, dried figs or dates. Very simplistic fruit bar. Dried figs or dates, compressed and put in a packet, but still enjoyable, tasty. Look a bit sticky now. Have a look at this wet nap. Very simplistic looking wet nap. Let's put the packet out of the way there. So it's quite large, quite stretchy, decent wet nap. Not overly wet, just enough. It's just moist, does the job. No distinctive smell. Nice and stretchy. Very reminiscent of the British Beyond the Beaten Track antibacterial wipe, but not as big, not as strong as those, but it's very similar in consistency. A good quality wipe. I'm going to take a look at this milk chocolate. A nice snap. Not one of my favourites, I would say. It's a little bit bitter, but sour. All of that cocoa gives it a bit of taste. It dissolves well, coats your tongue, but in my opinion, not one of the best. There are better ones out there, but it is a taste of chocolate of sorts. So I'm going to have a taste of this tea to refresh the palate. Goes great with the chocolate. On this occasion, I'm not going to need the salt or the pepper. There is plenty in there, but I will just have a look at the mouth cleanser. So there is 2 V6 strong mint gum. Not as strong as the name suggests, but there is plenty of oils, crispy shell, quite firm gum. You can feel it scrubbing your teeth. It does suggest strong mint, but it doesn't actually taste that strong, but it is a pleasant mouth cleanser. Let's have a drink of this. Isotonic powder, just to refresh my palate again. So, overall, very tasty, very enjoyable meal. This Russian single meal menu 18. Nice, enjoyable, tasty components, highly recommended. So, if you noticed anything different there, please leave some comments of roughly how many you thought you saw. Please watch to the very end just to make sure there's none that you've missed, and it'll be interesting to see who found the most. But overall, I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share, and look out for future videos coming very soon. So thank you and bye.